Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is Przzyfied, and in the last part we did a very strenuous, to put it lightly, time in the off-world plaza infected zone. I believe we are have to go back there this time, but it's probably not going to be as bad, but we did a lot of garbage platforming in there last time. And we did Bet on Ben, we did a couple of other missions, and now we're going to be continuing on from where we left off. We have a history of Planet Fusion that is going to take us here to Galaxy Gardens, so I just started off here anyway. First things first, we have a new nano suggestion from Phanomine. I'm not sure, Phanomine, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I butchered that horribly, but you said to take it old school, and I'm really down with that. We've been using a lot of new nanos. We've been using the Dexters, the Grims, the Mandarks, the Mojos, the Vilgaxes, but not really any of the old nanos that we used to love and cherish. So we went with Wilt, number 5, and Eddie. Very good old school nanos. And that's what we're gonna do. So we're here in, if you guys don't remember from last part, we had a history of Planet Fusion part 2. Ben said there's a plumber named Nathan at Galaxy Gardens who can ask us, we need to, basically we're finding out if Ghost Freak's home planet is attacking alongside Planet Fusion. That is what we're currently going after. And apparently there's a plumber here that knows what to do. So let's go and let's go talk to him and see what he has to say. Nathan.
Need a mission?
Yeah, I think I have what Max needs. He's looking for an atmospheric security device. If you can collect it from the infected zone, you're welcome to take it.
Here, this is the plumber.
Go inside, you should be able to handle anything that gets in your way. Okay, so you have to go collect the atmospheric device. It should just be kind of just chilling here in the infected zone, as far as I remember. I don't think, oh yes, I remember, we actually didn't have to ever go over to this side of the infected zone because all of our stuff was on that side. But trust me, this is a very cool infected zone. We're probably just going to have to scoot on over this way. I think I've already mentioned, probably in great detail, here's a box that doesn't have anything attached to it. That's kind of interesting. Probably a cut mission. Or maybe a different mission. All of these things move, by the way. I think I mentioned that in the first time, but like all these bulbs and stuff, these broken greenhouses, they all move, and it's really cool. Here's the box. Atmospheric security device. That's it. You're more than welcome to take it back to Ben. Well, that's exactly what I think I will do then, if you want me to go back to Ben. I feel like, why not? Why would I not go back to Ben?
Come in.
Please send Max and Ben my regards. Well, I'll send Ben your regards. I don't think I'm going to be talking to Max. He seems to be in a bit of a out-of-the-way area. I don't think I'll go on my way just to do that. We'll definitely go back to Ben and say hi. Wilt Nano is super useful now because we got to jump around. Alright, and I'll save you guys watching me trek all the way back to Ben, so I'm going to cut the video. Alright, back in Off-World Plaza, Ben, we have an atmospheric security device with your name on it.
Need a mission?
Thanks to the atmospheric security device, Max will use it to... I like how he calls him Max, not Grandpa. Max will use it to detect specific alien energy signatures, but we need to get the receiver set up.
Good work.
Excellent. This will allow us to detect specific alien races if they choose to enter our atmosphere. Can you help me get this set up? Planet Fusion Part 3. We need to place 3 receivers for the atmospheric security device. You need to set them up high up in the spaceport. Can you do it? I don't want to. I do. Let me tell you, I do not want to. But I guess I will. I guess I have to. We're going to go back to platforming. We do have a jump nano this time, so it should be okay. It should be hunky-dory and fine. And I feel like we've all learned a lesson after watching yesterday's part. We all learned a lesson about platforming in the Space Zone. I can't wait for races, because races are coming out really soon. I can't wait to race in this thing. I'm lying. I absolutely can wait. I definitely don't want to race in this thing, but definitely going to have to if you want to get your name on the leaderboard. The buildings in the spaceport are certainly tall enough for receivers. I am going to not take the egg, because you might need it, Mr. Young Mike. I don't know if that's how you say that. Mike with an X instead of an I. You should be able to leap your way to the top. You're right. So we have to go over that way. I think it's still faster to go up this way with a jump nano than it is to kind of go all the way up that way. But I don't know. We're still... I didn't have a jump nano last time, so we don't know for sure. But it's definitely going to help out. Hopefully I won't do any speeding up last time. I tried to do a little bit of... If you guys watched the last part, or at least I hope you did, because, you know, this is kind of like a... This whole playthrough is like pretty sequential, but I did like some speeding up of the me platforming, especially when I got like super mad, so you guys didn't have to hear me. falling off a couple times. But I tried to make it like pretty reminiscent of old school FusionFall videos, so it was there was just like a song playing and it was sped up really fast. And yeah, I was right, because this zipline takes me exactly to where I need to be, which is super dope. I'll take it. Beacon. Great, now set up the second receiver. That is over there. I think we should be able to just jump like this. And then I can take the zipline over to that area over there. And like, I like jump nanos. I also like when these platforms are synced up to where I need them to be. That's very nice. Off we go, off we go. I don't think I can make any of these jumps. At least I don't think I can make a jump to that building, as far as I know. It'd be nice to try, but I don't want to fail. If I had a rocket, I'd be totally confident in doing it, but I feel like it's probably just best if I don't. Maybe, do you think I'll get enough? Oh, actually, hold on. I might get enough leverage. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think so. Unfortunate. It's okay. We can actually just kind of jump on over here, and then we can do the rest of the thing that we need to do. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that we can. Oh no, we need a rocket. Oh no, we don't. Oh, hold on. I figured it out. I figured out a elite platforming strat. I think I just have to time. I have to time that moving platform to. Oh, if I can't, if I keep falling off, it won't work. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I did it. You just gotta time the platform moving around. There we go. No big deal. NBD, as the kids call it. And I say that as if I'm not one of the people who says that. We gotta go on over. Also, when I was speeding up the footage of the last part of me platforming, I obviously did it first with the audio in, and it sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks. So I was like, no, I'm sure people don't actually want to watch just like a high-pitched squeaking noise for like 30 seconds. But the music, like if you speed up I think I sped it up 800 times. Like it was. Well, not 800 times. I sped it up 8 times. It was at 100% speed, and I made it 800% speed. So I speed up 8 times. At 8 times, the spaceport theme actually is really good, because I could hear the background music in the like while I was platforming, while I was hearing the squeaks and stuff. We need to get up there, and I think I know how to do that. But I was just hearing like I was like, what kind of music is that playing? And it sounded like a real song. It was kind of nuts. So I guess that's something I'm definitely gonna. I kind of want to like look at a little bit more. Like, what other FusionFall songs sound better at absurdly fast, I guess, or slow BPMs or speeds? Is there a platform that's gonna? Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say. I don't know why I'm just standing there doing nothing. There's a lot of people in the spaceport today. There was that one I saw at the beginning. There's the one that was about to go in, and someone's fighting monsters. It might be the same person, but it's cool to see people while you're chilling around the world. Because especially when you get to some of these, it's very easy to find people in the earlier levels, obviously. But once you get to some of the later levels, it might be a bit more scarce finding people to hang with around the world. Which is why the cul-de-sac is obviously a very popular area, and so is Blackhead. You know, Blackhead's not necessarily that like low leveled. All right, I remember this thing. I remember this part. Also, those platforms are not. They don't have collision at the bottom. I guess you can keep that in mind. I am going to use Hex's staff. I think we're probably going to have to fight some things this episode. I really want to use Hex's staff more, because it's a really cool item. Like, regardless of the fact that it's like Hex's staff, like, look at the design. It's really unique. I don't think there's really too many other items like it, and it's ultra rare, so managed to snag it like that. I'll take it. Now we can hop, we can skip, we can jump on up here. There's a golden cocoa egg as well. What do we get? Bean Scout hat. I mean, it's a cool item. It's just very common. Excellent. One more to go. Okay, I don't want to jump all the way down because I realize that it's the same height. I can see it over there. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the best way to get over there is to take this zip line, I think.
Bye-bye.
And then zip line. You can zip line up. Perfect. 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 You kind of do like a little cross beam. I think another chicken from outer space. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, human. Don't worry. We'll get back to conquering you soon. I think a lot of them say that. I think most of them say that. It is really weird how they're... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Chickens from outer space in the spaceport, but... I don't think it's ever explained why they're here. They make a lot more sense in Nowhere, obviously. And the catacombs, which we'll get to. Beacon.
I'm in.
Good work. The atmosphere security device should work now. I'm still not over Ben calling Grandpa Max just Max. You call him Grandpa or you call him Grandpa Max, Ben. You don't say Max. I don't call my grandpa Gerald. That's actually his name. But I don't call him Gerald. I call him Grandpa. Or I would say, I don't even think I would say Grandpa Jerry. I would just say Grandpa. Listen, Ben, I understand that you're 16 and it's like an edgy time in someone's life, but like you can't be disrespecting your grandfather like that. Even though I guess he does that like a lot in the show. Like pretty much every episode, but you know, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Or at least every episode, the original, because obviously in Alien Force, Grandpa Max is not a very seen character. I was gonna say big. He's a very big character. That's like the whole plot of Alien Force is like finding him, but like he's not very. He's not seen very often. Ben, we have a history plan Fusion Part 3. Good work on getting those receivers placed. With the atmospheric security device online, we'll know if anyone from Interphaetos enters our atmosphere.
Good work.
Cool. With that atmospheric security device in place, the creatures from Interphaetos won't be able to sneak up on us. Get it? Because they're ghosts. This is why I haven't done Building a Master Arsenal Part 2, by the way. Thanks for helping out Max. I want you to contact Tetrax in the Darklands. Fuse's infection is more severe there. I'm sure there's a lot to be done.
You can do it.
So we have to go talk to Tetrax as well, which are also the things. We also have to, this one's like go to the Kumari Serpent, which we'll definitely get to. I think first things first, we're actually going to be doing Spaced Out, and we're going to be doing the Mandy nano mission. So we'll be able to get that first. Since it's all the way in the wilds, I'm just going to cut the video until I get back to Nowhere, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so we made it to Nowhere. Now we have, what was this? I just got to get reminded of what we were doing. So we found the spot where the candy was supposed to be. But it was gone, so it's like, it looks like Fuse may have already gotten his hands on the candy. I hope he gets gas. Anyway, have fun in Nowhere. I'll send you a present. And now we've moved on from Blue. We no longer have to take missions from Blue. Courage will be our new guide mission giver. Spaced Out. How'd you do at the spaceport? Ed says you need to look for a dog named Courage in Nowhere. Anyway, can I have $1? Oh, you're looking for buried magic candy? Well, I'll look at this map and ask my computer about it. Your pal Blue sent you something. It's called the Cannon of Doom. We did get a new item, the Cannon of Doom. It's as good as our staff. So I think I'm going to... Is it better than our weapon, though? This is a rifle, so probably not, I would say. But it's probably better against multiple enemies, so I'm going to equip it because it's cool. The Cannon of Doom, and it looks like it goes kind of right into the arm of the mech, which is also kind of why I like it. But alright, so we don't have a new guide mission from Courage, obviously. Ooh, I meant to open that, because we haven't gotten to the next level yet. But we have to go to Area 51.5 for Hands Off, Mandy's nano mission. So apparently Fusion Mandy is tampering with the Great Machine. Sort of similar to what Fusion Stickybeard was doing a little bit. Do we have to go in the infected zone for this? I don't think we do. No, we go around the side. I thought I was going in the right direction. But Fusion Mandy is tampering with the Great Machine, kind of similar to how we fought Fusion Stickybeard a little bit ago. I think it was like 2 parts ago or whatever. I can't keep track of what parts were what at this point. I record one a day. They all kind of blend together. I don't want to get attacked by LP. No! Run! Oh, I guess I have a healer. I can just do this. I was like... I forgot what nanos I had equipped for a second. So we have to go around the side here. We've done this a couple times, but... Calm down, guys. Stop attacking me. I understand. I'm the hero of legend or whatever, but you don't have to attack me like this, guys. We have... Fusion Stickybeard, what I was trying to get to, Fusion Stickybeard was like taking a bunch of nano enhancement items, which is kind of similar. Fusion Mandy is kind of just like attacking the Great Machine itself. I'm going to try to get over there without targeting, or I guess, without getting hit by any of these desert clawdads, but I feel like that's probably impossible. Right? Ready? Yep. Alright, there. I knew one was coming. I guess 2 were technically coming. Defeat 8 of them. Gotcha. That's fine. We can defeat 8 of them. The desert clawdads are assembling to attack. You need to defeat 8 of them. If you say so, Chief. This guy seemed to be... He was attacking me from all the way over there. I didn't even see that. But this is going to be a lot easier than I thought. Actually, it's not really. Our Shattergun does less damage to single targets than our thing did. But it's fine. We're still doing fine. I don't remember. Is Fusion Mandy in Nowhere Triangle? Because I don't remember where Fusion Mandy's lair actually is. I feel like it's got to be in Nowhere Triangle. Like I don't know where else it could be. I think it was originally supposed to be right behind the Great Machine. But they moved that obviously because it was a bit weird sending you back to City Hall. I guess it would be a bit weird sending you back to City Hall when you're level 24. At least with the way that Retro's laid out. Just because it takes forever to go places. But I guess it wouldn't be too crazy for them to do because they make you do a lot farther treks. Eat foot. Oh, I missed number 5. I'm so glad that we get to use number 5 again. I missed having her on my lineup, my nano lineup. And this should be the last one. Bam, bam. Good work. It looks like they dropped something. A totem of ectonurite. Oh, ectonurites. They're from Ben 10, I'm pretty sure.
You there?
Hey, can you bring that to me? I'm down in nowhere. Yeah, I know where you are, June. Ectonurites are Ghost Freak, I'm pretty sure. Those are, or that's like the Ghost Freak, race, right? I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm mixing that up with someone else. But I'm pretty sure that's what, the Ghost Freak race is. Because ectonurites, yeah, because ectonurites are like, I might be wrong. Hold on, I'm gonna Google that when I get to June. Because I want to make sure. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Even though, I guess I'll leave this in the video if I'm right or wrong. So, like, I'm gonna look like an idiot regardless because I'm questioning myself. But I'm pretty sure Ziscare is an ectonurate, and he's like, well, his ectonurates can live from a single strand of DNA, which is why he was alive inside the Omnitrix and tried to get out. A little bit of lore, I think.
Gotta go.
But I don't know what a totem of ectonurite would be. But I guess if there's anyone who knows totems, it's June. Even though totems they're just not from Juniper Lee. They're just not from that show. Even though it seems to be like they are in the game.
Let me see if I have a mission.
This is some strange alien totem. I don't know a lot about these things, but they are very powerful. I've noticed the monsters in this area are collecting them, but I can't sure why. Can't be good. Quit stalling. I need to see you right away. Hold on. Mandy, real quick. I'm gonna Google ectonurate, just so I know I'm right. Ectonurate is Ghost Freak. Gotcha. That's the name of their their alien race. Okay. I just said W. Didn't mean to say W. I'm going to just scooter on over to I'm gonna scooter on over to Devil's Bluff to talk to Mandy because it's right here. No reason not to. It's just a short hop, skip, and a jump on over to wherever we need to go. But yeah, what does the journal say? Are you done? I've discovered who's behind the attack of the Great Machine. So that is another thing that was supposed to be in the original game, or that was originally planned for the game, but ended up getting changed, obviously. Fusion Mandy was supposed to be attacking the Great Machine. That's never been changed. That's still the same, but I'm pretty sure Fusion Mandy was supposed to have a lair. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to be able to jump over that rock. I just did not. Fusion Mandy, I believe, was supposed to have a lair, like, right behind the Great Machine in City Hall. But also, City Hall was supposed to be radically different in the original game. I guess I never talked about this earlier. City Hall, I believe, was supposed to... I believe that City Hall, the mall, and... I guess City Hall, Townsville Mall, those rhyme, and City Station were all supposed to kind of be one place. I don't know if it was supposed to be the same place or they were all supposed to be a lot closer together. But that is kind of what, at least it seems like they were going for. Like downtown was supposed to have this command center that like was supposed to be like the Mount Blackhead of downtown. And obviously Mount Blackhead is they kind of, because like Mount Blackhead is like a very definitive, similar to the cul-de-sac, it's a very definitive hub, right? There's the scamper and the monkey, and there's shops, and there's a bunch of NPCs, and there's like, and it's just all like one place. And same with the cul-de-sac, NPCs, a lot of them, shops, transportation. It's kind of like the main hub. Downtown kind of is a bit split from that, if you haven't noticed, obviously. The transportation is normally done out of City Station, the shopping is all done out of the mall, and then NPCs are kind of scattered around City Hall and Townsville Park. But I think initially the goal was kind of to combine them all into maybe one area, or maybe like a lot closer together of an area. We got Mandy here as well to talk to.
Let me guess.
Fusion Mandy is leading the attacks on the Great Machine. That faker, she's hiding out inside the infected zone in a really twisted forest. Do me this favor and promise I won't. I promise I won't forget you. That is what. It's not. That's why Fusion Mandy's in really twisted forest.
Hey, where you going?
So we're gonna go. We're gonna go to really twisted forest in Mount Blackham. But downtown was split up a little bit along the way, probably because probably to balance it out. Obviously, they wanted just as many downtown areas as there are wilds areas. Obviously, the wilds kind of gets into its own. Hold on, map. The wilds kind of gets into its own thing up here, but there are eventually pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio of like areas down here to downtown areas, and then it kind of cuts off a little bit. Obviously, when you go to the darklands. But I'm assuming that's probably what they ended up doing. I think initially they wanted kind of like the hub area downtown to have all the NPCs together. They wanted Bubbles and Mayor there, obviously. They wanted Princess. They wanted Scotsman and Number One and Grandpa Max all there. I believe Ben Tennyson was supposed to be there, but that was before he was that was when he was young Ben, and not when he was his current version, the Alien Force Ultimate Alien version. We're gonna fly over to Really Twisted Force as well. I made the mistake of walking there on I think another character, and I was like, oh, wait, I have a monkey, I can just fly. And I believe they also wanted Mac and Blue there as well, which obviously is very different now because Mac is like on the other side of the map, and obviously Blue is still downtown, but he's a bit off. And I can see why they split them up, because they wanted like literally every character that was downtown essentially, other than of course like Dexter and Mandark. Those seem to be pretty. Those seem to be pretty make a lot of sense over there in Tech Square, but it's kind of cool to think that there could have been like a giant hub downtown, but obviously it would have come at the expense of there being like no NPCs anywhere else, because obviously then you wouldn't have the 3 in Townsville Park. Technically you wouldn't have Mayor and Bubbles kind of off on their own thing, but they technically still count. And you wouldn't have Ben in Offworld Plaza. And you would have Blue in City Point. And then what does that leave you with? That leaves you with Grim, that leaves you with Belladonna, and that leaves you with Ace, and that's about it. And obviously like the Tech Square and Vilgax. That's about it. I probably missed someone, but oh well. We're back in Really Twisted Forest. This area technically still a bit big for us. It's a level 25 area, so we're about to be level 25. But right now we are level 24. And we have to go inside the infected zone, and we're going to go find ourselves a Fusion Mandy. Funky Dog, I love that name. Funky Dog.
Hey,
Now you need to find the entrance to Fusion Mandy's hideout. Okay. If you say so. Can I... Oh, I pulled out the wrong nano. Can I jump up here? I think I should be able to. Also, before I get into Fusion Mandy's lair, let us do this. I just gumballed number 5 twice, I didn't mean to. So now we can... Okay, we have to enter the fusion portal. We're getting attacked by a serpent, but that's okay. We're going to kind of cruise on over this way. There's the portal right there. Look at that. Perfect landing. Perfect landing. Fusion Mandy's lair. Let's get on inside. See what awaits us.
listen up.
There she is, but she's got some guards. That coward, take him down. Oh, some Brackish Beast guards. I see. That one was like right there too. That one attacked us as soon as we spawned in. I'm glad I didn't like spawn in and then go AFK a little, but I would have instantly died. I guess it wouldn't have mattered because I would have respawned in literally the exact same spot I was standing in, but it's the principle that counts. Yeah, we're gonna be totally set now that we got some gumball nanos. Thank you guys for please keep constantly reminding me to gumball my nanos because I'm going to forget. I need to get in that habit really badly. Hopefully, I imagine I'm gonna be doing a lot more playthroughs of this game. Not necessarily on this channel, more like on my own time and on stream and stuff. What's it called? If you guys keep reminding me to gumball my nanos, I think I will eventually get in the habit of doing it. Eventually. Because there's really no reason not to do it. There's no reason to hoard gumballs. There's really nothing to do. And you can just buy more gumballs if you need them. They're not like it's not like they're rare or anything. You get them in like every other crate, essentially. So there's really no need not to. We got ourselves a little bit of a Mandy nano now. You called? Of course I called. There we go. Eat foot. Eat foot, as she says. This should be the last one, and then obviously, well, I mean, there's still more brackish beasts, but we should be able to take on Fusion Mandy at this point.
Listen up.
Finally, now it's Fusion Mandy's turn.
You called?
It is Fusion Mandy's turn. I believe she's right around the corner, so we should be able to. Oh no, there's still more. There's still more frogs. Frogs, crazy frog, just like crazy dog. There's Fusion Mandy. I think her fusion design is really basic, but obviously there's nothing wrong with it. There's no glaring issues. Because it's just her, but she's green. She does have that really cool idol where she kind of just like, rises with power or whatever, and she gives you some uppercuts for damage. But that should be it, honestly. Really easy fight. Mandy. We got Mandy, the Mandy Nano. She has some interesting powers. Nothing too crazy. She has she has Seismic Slap, which is a run group. She has More For Me, which is a Treasure Finder, and she has Dimensional Rift, which is a recall. Now we already have a recall. We just got Vilgax.
Overcome with excitement.
I love her voice lines. I am overcome with excitement. I don't think we need another recall. We just got one. I don't think we need another Treasure Finder. We already have Double D, so I feel like the correct call is to get a run group Seismic Slap. Sweet. All right, and that is gonna be also. That's a little bit of another hint at it. I guess I can't go back now. But go back a couple seconds and pause the video. I guess when I was opening that fusion layer, it says Hani Baba Temple instead of the canopy, which is another hint that eventually. Or at first, there's a chance that potentially Mandy might have been, or Fusion Mandy's lair might have been in Hani Baba Temple, and they moved it again to what's it called? They moved it here eventually. So that's just another thing that might have changed during development, and they just oversight forgot to change the exit fusion portal. So that's just another thing to think about. I didn't actually know that was there until... I knew that was there, I forgot that it was there, and then that obviously reminded me. Alright, there's one more thing that we're going to be doing this episode. Only one. And we're going to be heading on into the Darklands. Plumber Carol's over there. Shut up, Plumber Carol. But we are now level 25, technically. However, we're not going to be doing any level 25 missions. We're going to be doing these 2 missions that we still have. And that means we're going to be going on a trek to the Darklands, and I'm obviously going to be. I'm going to be doing this the whole time. I'm going to show you guys the way there because as I said last part, we haven't technically been to the Darklands. I think we have been to the Darklands for event missions, but not like organically during the playthrough. So, and I think I just cut to get there the first time. So obviously, if you, I don't know, maybe someone's playing along at home. I don't know. I like to do it sometimes with Let's Plays, so I can't imagine that it's too weird of a thing to be doing is to play along with someone. Obviously, once the playthrough's up. So I'll show you how to get to the Darklands, essentially. You got to cut through Really Twisted Forest, and you got to go through one of my favorite areas in the game, Forgotten Falls. This area is straight up beautiful. When I did the FusionFall Retro Everybody Is Here video, first thing, for B-roll footage, first thing I thought of was to use the waterfall at Forgotten Falls, just because it looks really cool, and I love the bubble effects and everything. And there's a Taejuan Z statue. We'll talk about that later when we actually get to Forgotten Falls, because that is not from Juniper Lee. there's kind of I guess I'll talk about it now. Why not? I got nothing else to talk about on my trek here. That Taejuan Z statue is, I think, supposed to be June. It's supposed to be June with her. It looks like Jimmy Neutron. It's got the Jimmy Neutron hair, but you do it big, Jimmy Neutron head, as they say. We also have to go, I think, this way to get to Monkey Foothills. There are statues in Juniper Lee. There are the Jade statues. Obviously, I haven't watched Juniper Lee. I should recommend it. I watched it. I never watched it as a kid, and I went back and watched it like I think like a year ago at this point. Probably not even a year ago, maybe. And I really enjoyed it. There are statues in Juniper Lee like that. However, they're not, that looks like it's made out of rock. The Juniper Lee statues are jade. There's like the famed, there's like a whole episode about like the jade statues, and every time there's a new Taejuan-Z, they make a jade statue of her. So I'm assuming that's like June's jade statue. They just never made it green, which I think it would look really cool if it was green, because then you could do something with fusion matter with it. That's a little bit of a missed opportunity. I feel like that definitely could be improved upon. We are now in Monkey Foothills. This is the area where you warp to the Darklands. There's Monkey Mountain as well, but we don't have to go there quite yet. Trust me, we'll be seeing plenty of Monkey Mountain. There are a lot of missions that take place in Monkey Mountain. But across the thing, you see the Kumari Serpent. Does not move, unfortunately. That would be really weird if I think it did move, but the Kumari Serpent is here. This is it's from the Secret Saturdays. We added this. It used to be a scamper that took you to the Darklands. However, it is now a Kumari Serpent from the Secret Saturdays. And also there's Whoosh here. Whoosh that can teleport you to Orchid Bay or Nowhere or whatever. So that would be actually kind of useful if we ever needed to get there. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever registered here, so we wouldn't be able to do it the first time. But let's register at Whoosh. Yep, we can go to everything now. We've registered at all Whoosh locations.
I got a message for you.
The Candy Pilot will take you to Forsaken Valley. That is not updated yet. I'm assuming, but we can warp to the Darklands with the Kumari guy. So now we gotta go talk to Tetrax, and we gotta go talk to Samurai Jack. We made it to the Darklands. Technically, much before we're supposed to. I believe that the enemies here are like level 29, 30-ish. Or maybe around there. Let me check. They're really cool enemies in the Darklands, by the way. What is this guy? That's a pterodactyl, right? Or Horodactyl, level 28. So it's not too bad, right? It's only 3 levels below us. A big thing about the Darklands is that the Resurrectum is down here, and the hub is up in the sky. You see that floating Mandark thing? That's the floating research station. That is the hub of the Darklands. That's the Mount Blackhead of the Darklands, essentially. There are a bunch of shops up there. There's some NPCs, and there are some transportation. So we're gonna kind of go up there, because that's where we need to go. We need to go talk to Jack. We need to go talk to Tetrax. Those are the ones. Those are the 2 up there as well. And now we're level 25. So I don't think they should have anything for us, as far as I know. I feel like they don't give us missions yet, but I don't know. They might. I don't really remember. But the floating research station is super cool. I definitely think it's like one of the more iconic areas in the game, especially because it's like what kind of hubs could you guys do in the Darklands? And I think like the floating carriers is definitely like a good representation of what it is, because the Darklands is like completely barren. There's very little in terms of man-made stuff. Obviously there's watchtowers and there's some tents here and there. Oh, excuse me, but for the most part it's literally just vast wilderness. Here we are. We made it to the top of the Darklands. Here are our 2 NPCs, Samurai Jack and Tetrax. Let's talk to Jack.
A mission awaits you.
You have been touched by destiny. Legend speaks of a warrior that will transform his foes into weapons. From these he can form a master weapon so powerful none can withstand it.
See you soon.
Hey, it's
Come
Mandy.
see me if you talk to Juniper Lee. It's urgent. Okay, if you say so. And we also have Tetrax as well.
I believe I have a mission for you.
Tetrax is one of our most loyal allies and very knowledgeable about intergalactic affairs. I'm sure you'll be able to learn a lot from him. Go get Fuse! Greetings, I am a Petrosapien called Tetrax. If Benjamin Tennyson is your friend, then you may count me among them as well. We shall use your assistance in fighting Fuse.
We will protect.
So yeah, these guys don't have more missions for us. But we now have a couple more things to do. We gotta go talk to June. We got to go, I think there's 2 more parts of A History of Planet Fusion we need to go do. But I think I will save that for another part. Seems like a good place to stop now that we're here on the Mandark carrier in the Darklands. Seems like a good place to stop, because when we go talk to June, we're going to have to go get a new message from Courage, because we're level 25. There's a lot more things to do. So, that's going to be today's part. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you are enjoying the series, I would definitely appreciate leaving a like on the video. I also have a playlist going on the channel with a bunch of parts on it you can go and watch to your heart's content. Should have every updated part on there. I check it every so often. And if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a subscription to the channel, I really appreciate that as well. It helps out so much. I really appreciate every single person that subs to the channel, especially if you turn notifications on. And also leave a comment with your nano suggestions. We now have a Mandy nano, so I'd be down to use Mandy again. Obviously, I might have to make my own, just depending on when I end up recording the next part. I might not have uploaded this part in time because the times where I can record a part kind of change by day. But we now have 25 nanos to choose from, so any combination of these would be great. I imagine that a lot of people are going to want me to use Billy, Mandy, and Grimm, so that's probably what I'll use next episode. And also any feedback for the series. If you guys have any feedback, anything that I'm doing wrong, anything that I'm doing right, let me know, and I'll definitely kind of pander towards those kind of things. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time with another episode of FusionFall Retro Fun, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.